What's up, guys? Your boy Mike here again, coming at you with another video. All right, just got to work, and the idea popped into my head because I was watching some of my old stuff, and I had a pretty good topic, that I was talking about, and that is to live your life as an experiment. Okay, nothing is ever a wrong decision when everything is an experiment, and the way I framed this initial video was by following the Thomas Edison Rule. Okay, and the Thomas Edison Rule is, he says, I know I didn't fail 948 times. Rather, I figured out 948 ways how not to make a light bulb. So therefore, if you're going around and you're living your life, right, and you feel like maybe at some point you might have not made the right decision, well, treat it as an experiment, because essentially there is no right answer ever. If you ever once you start to look at things this way, okay, and so there is no correct way to live your life, right? There you found you didn't make 1,000 mistakes, rather you figured out 1,000 ways how not to live your life. And so that goes into a bigger topic that we can go into here about spirituality and finding your relationship with God, right? But that's for another video. But once you start treating your life as an experiment and really start to embrace making mistakes, embrace taking chances, and embrace spontaneity in your life, right? Then I think that's gonna make all the difference. It's gonna give you a spark in your in the way you talk and in the way you look at things, right? It's always gonna keep you young because you never feel like you're tied down to one single aspect, of life, right? But rather you are you're always trying out new things, and so this is important because once you have a family and once you have a wife and whatnot, right? I think the main reason why a lot of relationships and families essentially go down the wrong road is because they get too passive and they start living their lives in this sort of monotonous way. All right, and so when people see that your energy is essentially dead, right, you will become something that they don't want to be, and so don't ever do that. Like when you were young, think of how you wanted to be when you were older. Be that person, and the young version of you would have liked you to have been a cool person, right? The younger version of you would have said, hey, that's cool. Whatever your younger version of you would deem as cool, be that. Okay. And so I just want everyone here to kind of take that in mind, when you're making decisions, because this channel is about essentially finding meaning and living your life according to God, but at the same time leveling up and networking and connecting with other people, right? Because that essentially is what God wants you to do. All right, and you're never going to find your thing essentially if you never take a chance. Okay, God put you on this earth to find Him, most importantly, but you're only going to find Him if you really live your life truthfully and selfishly. There's nothing more selfish actually than never taking any chances. Okay, and I went over a video about how to choose yourself in the past video, because the way things are going right now, if you don't choose yourself, then you are going to be left behind in this new economy, right? once you focus on being that person rather than doing things, being the person that you need to be rather than just doing stuff, then that is when you will start to see a real change in the way you think, in the way you live your life, in the way you do anything, right? But it has to start with a mindset. The mindset that there are no mistakes. You know what I mean? And let me know if that resonates with y'all, okay? Because, or maybe I need to fine tune that idea a little bit more, but I believe that once you figure this out, that there are no such things as mistakes, because God always has a plan, and you embrace spontaneity and newness into your life, then you will always be young, you know. And never let fear dictate what decisions you take, you know, because essentially fear is also a sin. Fear is a sin that will keep you stuck, and that will lead you down the wrong path, down the selfish path, right? One of the most quoted phrases in the Bible is, do not be afraid, you know? So do not be afraid, ever. And so if you're a young person watching this video, if you're thinking of doing X something, you know that if you are making that decision based off of fear, then it's not the right decision. When I was young, most of my decisions were based out of the fear that I was going to be stranded, homeless, and being with no money. And so naturally, that took me down a life that was less than my ideal. Okay, because once you actually reach that frequency of living in your ideal state of mind, then that is when you tune in to the universe, to the reality that you want to experience. Okay, but it all comes with God first, always. And so yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about that. Live your life. You know, back in the day we used to have this brand called No Fear, right? And maybe that brand really stuck with me, you know. And I always try to live my life that way, with no fear, no matter how scared you are, you know. And so yeah, it's hard to do, obviously, right? It's easier said than done to live your life carving down a path that has never been done. But then again, you know, that's easier than living a life full of regret and with no sense of purpose and sense of fulfillment. Okay. Ultimately, I believe that the decisions that lead you to Christ are the right decisions, right? So this is for people who really want to find the purpose that God has intended for them, you know. But it all starts with having that one mindset. Okay, guys. So yeah, I just wanted to make that quick video, guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for more stuff like this. I really appreciate everybody who's been commenting on the videos, who's been liking the videos. All right, make sure you go follow me on TikTok as well, by the same name, Mike Rajeda. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, let me know what experiences that you guys have had with having a rigid frame of mind and being scared, right? And let me know what you guys want to focus on and accomplish, right? And also let me know what you guys want to hear from me. Let me know if you have any questions and something I can make a video on. So all right, guys, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, bye.